is Shay. Today we're going to be talking about staying in your happiness even when things are not going right. Staying happy while being in the dark, or while things are happening behind you or around you or inside of you. And knowing how to stay positive, keep a positive mind, keep a positive mindset, but also you know, maintaining that happiness through your journey or through life. Of course we're gonna have our ups and downs and our emotions. We should always feel our emotions. Don't ignore your emotions. If you feel like you have to cry, cry. If you feel like you have to scream, scream it out. Do what you have to do to let go of that feeling so you can, want to feel it so you can heal from it. Us crying about it, us getting our anger out, is us really healing from it. You know what I'm saying? So you can go through what you're feeling, quickly, but also in a time of you needing it, it's healing you. You know. So it's just try to, like, for me, like, I try to. It's a lot that goes on around me, behind the scenes, all around me, inside me. I have a lot of things going on, but I always try to, like, stay positive, keep a positive mindset, keep my focus on God, stay in alignment with God. Like, I never try to, like, take my focus off God, no matter how happy I am, no matter how sad I am, no matter what mood I'm in. My mind is always on God's timing. My mind is always on God. On God's faith. My mind is always on God. No matter how hard life is, no matter how frustrating life is, I'm always, giving my time and my effort to God, because He's the one that's, giving me life, gave me breath. He's the one that, He's the reason why I'm still here. Plenty of times I wanted to break down. Plenty of times I wanted to give up. Plenty of times I just wanted to throw in the towel. Plenty of times I wanted God to just come get me and take me to my actual home. Plenty of times I wanted to, like, tell God I'm done doing this. I don't want to do it anymore. Plenty of times I have told God that, I don't think this life is for me. I don't want to be breathing no longer, Father. So there's things that I would be telling myself or telling God when I was going through those depression and anxiety, because of course when you having anxiety and depression, sometimes we don't know how to be happy. We don't know how to celebrate ourselves. We don't know how to look at the bigger things. We don't know how to appreciate the big things that God has blessed us with. All we're seeing is depression, and what depression is flooding our minds with. So that's why I always trying to prep up with positivity. And I always have God right there in my ear telling me, all the positive things that I need to hear. God is positivity. Once you flood your mind with positivity, of course, God is what leads to positivity. So don't never say that you don't have a relationship with God, or you don't know how to approach God or whatnot. How you approach God is by being positive. It's by being obedient. It's by being, in alignment with Him, spending time with Him like a father or like a friend. Like, spend time with Him like how you spend time with your friends. Spend time with Him how you spend time on their phone. Give Him time and that grace when things are going good and things are going bad. Give Him that time space. He like when we're spending time with Him. So we know what to do when things are out of control. We know what to do when things not going our way. We know what to do when so much things happening on the inside and on the outside. We know what to do when we know what to do when circumstances come, and we stuck in our ways, don't know how to get out of it. Try to be happy as much as you can. Try to be grateful. Try to be grateful for what you have, for where you at. No matter what life is, no matter what life seems, no matter what it looks like, everything is temporarily. You in there, just for right now. this is a season that we have to go through. Don't make it seem like we're in this for a permanent time. Act like you have a expiration date. Everything has an expiration date. So look at life with that. Look at what you're going through as that with an expiration date. So you won't have to be looking at it as you're gonna be right there forever. See yourself in the best light. How we see ourselves in our mind and how we see ourselves and how we talk to ourselves is how we're going to be. That's why when you're speaking negativity, negativity comes up. When you're speaking positive, positivity always gonna come up. So you wanna plant your future ahead while you're in your present moment. While you're in your present moment. Don't dwell on the past. The past is the past. You can't go back and fix it. Let God handle what was already been done. He already done what he had to do in the past. But we keep dwelling back on the past like it's not already has been handled by God. You take all the stress off your mind about the past and about the future and focus on the present. Then you won't have to, you won't have so much stress on you. You won't have so much worrying on you. You won't have so much, infidelity, like you can't get things done. Like, don't stress about your bills. Don't stress about this. Don't stress about that. It's going to get done eventually. It's going to get done eventually, even if you have to do what you have to do to get out there to do what you got to do. But it's going to get done eventually. It's going to get done eventually. Like, don't stress about life. Don't. Life comes with curveballs, but it also comes with ups. God comes and he saves us every time when we're going through something. God comes and saves us every time when we feel like we can't find our peace, when we feel like we can't find our happiness. That's when God wants us to come to him the most, when we are weak. Because he's our strength when we are weakened. So he's like the power that is, imagine a phone going dead. He's like our charger. So charge yourself up with God, with more of his strength, with more of his knowledge, with more of his wisdom, with more of his understanding, with more of his clarity. Don't don't flood yourself up with negativity, because negativity is going to do, that's what your future is going to be. The way you talk to yourself, the way you view yourself. Don't let others come to you. Don't let others come to you and tell you about your life when they don't know nothing. Don't let others come to you and tell you negativity and flood your mind up with negativity. That's another way that, that's another way that we can strain ourselves from being positive, by being around people that's negative. Surround yourself with people that's speaking of positivity all the time, even when, things are going bad. Surround yourself with people with positivity. Let them uplift you. Uplift yourself as well, but you wanna surround yourself with people that speaking life out of life. You wanna surround yourself with people that has God in them, that speak godly all over them, because they the ones that know how to lift you up when things when things seem powerless. So give yourself grace, give yourself, more respect than you giving yourself. Give yourself more respect, because you're still here for a reason. God still has a plan for you. Just because it don't look like something is happening doesn't mean that nothing isn't happening. It's like progress makes progress. Small progress makes progress. Don't let it make it seem like nothing is happening when a lot is happening behind the scenes, when what you don't see. God has put his foot in a lot of things that we don't see. Imagine the stuff that God has stopped coming our way behind the scenes. Imagine the things that we don't see that God has handled. So don't stress about what you don't have. Don't stress about what you could have. Don't stress about what could have happened, because everything happened for a reason. If it's still not there, then everything happened for a reason. God don't have it there for a reason. Don't stress about what you don't have. Don't stress about what you can't get. Don't stress about no bill, because don't let the devil, the enemy, trying to tell you what you should be, get negative about. Don't let the devil come into your head and, feel the enemy come fill your mind up with negativity. Fill your mind up with positivity as much as you can. Now, I know sometimes it can be hard when you're going through depression. don't know. I know it's hard going through depression and you don't know how to, sometimes it's hard to speak positivity. It's hard to look at positivity. It's hard to, look at things in the light when you're going through, depression and anxiety and, don't know how to get out, don't know a way out. But please believe it's harder it's harder than you think it is when you're going through depression and anxiety. It's harder than you think it is to get out of that negative mind space, especially if you've been thinking like that for a long time. Sometimes you have to train your mind to be positive. You have to train your thoughts into positivity. Once you start training your thoughts and start training your mouth to be positive, to speak positive, then you will get used to flowing out positivity. So give yourself grace. Give yourself a hand clap for still being here. Give God all the glory for making us, for making a way for us each and every day, for giving us another day to be on His earth, giving us another day to be breathing. Give God His flowers, give God His grace. I say that in almost every video because He deserved more than what we deserve and what we desire to have. He deserved more than anything in this world, in this flesh, in this spiritual realm. He deserved the most. And somehow we always give God the bare minimum, and He gives us everything each and every day just by waking us up every day. I say that in almost every video as well because it's true. If you think the devil waking us up every morning, but thank you guys for watching my video. I would like you guys to comment, like, and subscribe. And follow me on all my social medias in the description down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Stay happy, stay positive.